Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Let's move on into the question of the day. All right, question of the day. And the question of the day, question of the day is sponsored by Coach Life, the Coach Life brand. Make sure y'all tap in on Instagram with the Coach Life podcast as well, on YouTube, Coach Life podcast. But that's my brother's brand. Make sure y'all tap in. And the question of the day was provided by them. Shout out to Coach Life. Shout out to my big bro. But the question of the day, did victim mentality become a trend? Did the victim mentality become a trend? I have to say that it definitely became, I don't want to say trendy, because I don't know if that's necessarily the right word, but I do want to say that it became more acceptable to play victim. Like at different points in our societal history, it definitely was much more of a, man, get your ass up type of energy, right? Or you all right, it was more of that type of energy. Today, it's a much more of a, type of energy. And let me see, you got a boo-boo. It's a much more of that type of energy. It's very much a participation trophy type of energy. It's very much a, men, it's okay to cry in public type of energy. It's very much, you get what I'm saying? The energy different. The energy different. Shout out to Fendi Frost. Y'all go listen to that song. The energy different. But it's very, very different now. And so, did the victim mentality become a trend? I can't say it became a trend, but I can say with the way that everything has been feminized, it's become a lot more of a useful tool, right? I've seen people start the argument, trigger the other person, and then play victim. And it worked. I seen it happen. Full gaslight. Trigger the other person, then play victim. Why? Because this what people would do. This one of the main things people do when they play victim. They'll disrespect you and then try to police your response by playing victim, right? So they'll call you outside your name, but then when you want to actually have a physical altercation, they'll tell you taking it too far. And, oh my God, this person wants to hurt me. You don't get to choose how somebody responds to your disrespect. Your choice was to be or not to be disrespectful, right? And so I see it all the time. I think the best example we have of people playing victim when they're, not actually a victim is, gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of taking on the victim mentality. It's kind of a covert. Like if you depending on when you're doing it. We got a comment. Justin Davis said, it's always been there. The statement victim mentality was thought up because it's so commonplace. I agree. Yeah, the victim mentality has always existed. The term Karen doesn't exist for no reason. We know what it is. You know what I mean? We know what it is. We know who Emmett Till is. We know the lies people make up. We know when people play or cry wolf. We understand these things. The victim mentality has been weaponized for a long time, no doubt. But did it become a trend? I can't say trend. I just think because of the times that we're in, that particular tool that's been weaponized over time anyway, I believe that particular tool it's a much more powerful weapon these days. It's a much bigger, blick these days, playing the victim. We seeing it be monetized. We're seeing it be weaponized. We're seeing it. I've seen in the corporate environment, I've seen men lose their jobs over lies. Seen it. Seen the woman flirt with the guy for weeks in front of my face. Seen them set up a set up a kick. Oh, we're gonna do something this weekend. I'm seeing it, listening to it in the cubicle. They talking about it in my cubicle. All of a sudden, something go on with this and that, and all of a sudden he done touched you by the printer. Yeah, really. And he always weirded you out. And that man fired before they could fully investigate. I'm raising my hand. Please pull me in the HR so I can snitch and tell the truth. I hate seeing men get lied on. Men get victimized. You know what I mean? I hate seeing it. I hate seeing anybody get lied on, honestly. But when somebody use the when they play that card, when they play that, you know what card I'm talking about. I don't want it to sound like I'm attacking a certain gender, but when they play that card and they know nothing happened to them for real, that makes it hard for people who actually are victims to be believable. It hurts us all. The liars hurt us all. Can we agree? But yeah, to answer the question in short and around this question of the day out, did the victim mentality become a trend? Not a trend, but definitely a much more potent tool to be weaponized against people for a lot of different reasons. For sure, for sure. So shout out to, once again, shout out to Coach Life Brand for presenting us with the question of the day today. For sure, for sure. If you like what you just saw, support the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and jump in the comments. Talk to me so we could crack these codes. If you want to support the channel monetarily, go to my website and cop some merch, www.theclassiccodes.com. Or you can shoot me a Cash App. Either way, stick to the codes.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Hardened my heart.